everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Leia and this is Budget with Leia. Today we're going to be doing my cash unstuffing for my second week of June. So last week I spent a lot of money. I was pretty much left with no money, no spending money for my usual amounts that I give myself. And let's just say this week I spent pretty much whatever I had left in my spending money, all my like rollover money that I've had. I went ahead and put all the money that I had in my wallet into this binder. That way it was a little bit easier to pull all the money that I needed, and I wasn't going back and forth between binders. It wasn't that much money left in that wallet anyway. It's like $8, maybe $10. So let me go over the expenses. So technically it was only 2 expenses, but they were pretty high, and that was on the 3rd of June. I spent $28.17 at a coffee shop slash like small breakfast place with my mom, and then we went to Target and I spent a total of $127.85. Now that is a combination between some grocery stuff that I wanted, some personal spending that I made as well, and then I think I bought something for someone as well. No, I bought a little toy for my nephew. That's what I bought. But overall, if I broke it down into each specific category that I pulled from, I actually don't have enough for each specific category. So what I've decided to do was pull all the money from my rollover binder to cover these 2 expenses, instead of pulling from like $5 or $10 from maybe a different sinking fund. I'm just gonna pull it from here because this binder is the most variable. It's gonna go up and down because it's my cash envelope. So groceries and gas, personal spending, maybe some eating out, small little things that pop up, like I don't know, like a parking fee or something that comes up that I have to pay. That's usually where I pull this from, this binder. Everything else is more big savings, like car maintenance. That's a different category. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. And you'll see that I'm pretty much going to be left with 0 in a lot of these categories. But that's okay. It's my cash envelopes, my variable expenses, the ones I spend the most out of. So again, I can cover all the expenses. It's just I spend a lot more money. Anyway, it's not bad. I spent time with my mom at the coffee shop. We ended up, my cat's around. We ended up being there for like 2 hours. And we were just talking about different things. And it was pretty quiet. And it was a pretty like chill place. You know, it was big enough where, you know, you weren't right next to someone. But also like not super quiet where you can hear everyone's conversation. And we just talked about so many things, and it was actually really nice. I haven't had a conversation like that with my mom in such a long time. So it felt oddly weird. I don't know how to explain it. So in the end, even though I overspent, it's fine. I spent time with my mom. I bought things that I needed, things like that. So yeah. And then every other day, because I knew I spent so much money here, I made sure that I didn't spend any money the rest of that week up until the 8th, which is on the last day of my second week of June. So I technically had 6 no spend days, but I did spend quite a lot of money on that one day. Today I'm filming this pretty late. I'm actually filming this on Saturday, and I'm hoping to post this either on Sunday or Monday, but we'll see. Okay, so these are my expenses that I had for week 2, which is just that eating out, and then the spending, or yes, the eating out at this place, and then Target. And then I kind of put a little bit of note or where I was going to pull all the money. So I spent all my eating out money pretty much last week. So I need to figure out where I'm going to put the rest of the money. So eating out is going to get pulled 22 from eating out for my rollover, 32 for miscellaneous, 56 from personal spending, and then groceries is 46. Yeah, it's I didn't have enough money in my spending envelope to cover what I spent as a spending category, so I'm gonna pull some of that money from my groceries envelope. I thought about listing everything I bought and then categorizing it, but in the end I still wouldn't have enough money in that specific category to cover the expenses. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna pull the money. We'll go from there. We'll kind of start at zero in this binder again. But again, it's fine. It's kind of the reason why I have this rollover binder for weeks or some months that I just overspent than my usual. And this has come in handy in previous times as well. Back when I didn't have enough money in car maintenance, I pulled from here as well. Like, it works, right? So I'm not going to leave a balance on my card or anything like that. But in total, I spent $156.02, and I need to pull $156. And then for the entire first and second week of June, I spent $351.46. So, you know, 2 weeks in, $350 in, I still have another 2 to 3 more weeks or whatever for June. So if we can keep it a little bit lower the next few weeks, I'm going to be happy with that, but we'll see how that goes. Okay, guys, so let's go in here. So let's start off with, let's go backwards actually. So any money that I had left over from last week, I put it into each of these envelopes. So I think I had a little bit left over in eating out at one point. Yeah, I had $3 left over. So I added it in here, and then that way it's all in one place, and I don't have to pull from this binder, or my wallet constantly moving back and forth. It's just for the one binder. It's easier visually to see that. So let's go in. We're gonna pull $32 from miscellaneous, which means I should be all 32. So 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, and 32. Then we're gonna pull all of eating out, which should be 22. So 5, 10, 15, 20, and 21, 22. We're gonna pull all of our spending money. That should be 56. So 20, 40, 45, 50, 51, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I counted that weird, but that is 56. And then lastly, I'm gonna pull for groceries. Gas, I'm not pulling, because that this one's fine. I didn't buy any gas, and I have enough money in my groceries to cover the rest. So I currently have 126 in here, and I need to pull $46. So 20, 40, 45, and then 46. Yep, 46. And then groceries, I'm left with 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80. $80. And I decided to pull this one last because I wanted to keep as much as I could into groceries. Eating out, it's whatever. You know, I don't necessarily have to eat out. Spending money, I don't have to spend personal money on things that I want. But the most important ones are gas and groceries, because obviously I need to eat, and I need to make sure that I have money for gas if I need it at some point. So that's the reason why I pulled everything else. So let's put this one to the side. Now this should be 156. So 20, 40, 60, 81, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 41, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50, 51, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. There we go. 156. Pretty much emptied out my eating out, spending, miscellaneous, everything of that is gone. That's okay. I get paid, or I technically already got paid. I will be stuffing my categories again, and I'm hopefully going to have leftover for next week and over again, and build this binder back up for the future. But this is the reason why I have the rollover. There are just some days or a week that, you know, I was like, you know what? I have rollover money. I can spend, a little bit extra. And it was great. Honestly, I spent time with my mom, which I felt like is probably needed. It's been a while since I fully spent time with her like that, so I don't regret any other purchases or hanging out with her and just, shopping for a little bit. So it was nice. But yeah, that is going to go to the bank, pay off the 2 credit card transactions that I had that day, and we are going to be, you know, set for my second paycheck. That way I can stuff that and kind of reset again. And that's what I like about the budgeting system, you know. So thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll be seeing you guys next time. Bye.